And we're back. I actually think I'm going to pick a different car this time. Namely, this one. Because if you replace the gray with black, it's almost perfect for what I would want anyway. I have no idea which of these configurations you actually pick. I guess it's possible some of this is automatic.
Me today and said, don't bother coming in first thing in the morning. Just, come in at 11. Give the sun some time to get up and the temperature to warm up.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to go ahead and set some of this just in case.
User joined your channel.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Raven.
Hey, Raven. Jesus, look at this crowd.
Help.
Oh my God, here comes Mario and Bub.
Someone's going to have to walk me through where to find a
User joined your channel.
race and everything.
Howdy, guys.
There we go. Let's go with that
Hey,
combination.
Bub.
Hey, Bub.
Hey, Bub.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks, Arm.
Jesus, we do an oval and everybody shows up.
So, Raven, from the launcher, get into the multiplayer with the 2 helmets.
Okay.
Why is
And
nobody
then
else
once
in
that
here?
opens up, you'll see a list of all the servers. And if you click on the game name, it'll sort it by alphabetically, and then you can scroll down to where we are, and it's www.worldracers.
All right.
And then click the race button.
I'm so
And
confused
if
as
you
to
don't
why I'm
have
the
the
only one
content
in here.
installed, it'll say something, and then you just click on the button that says get missing components.
It seems like it actually ignored my options for some of the things I picked. So some of them might be set by the track.
Good evening, guys.
Hey, Mario.
Hey, Mario.
Hey, Mario.
How you doing? Friday.
I can't believe we have this many people though. On the bright side, the lighting is much better than the lighting I was recently.
Sound okay on what?
Okay, I clicked on World Racers, Apple Valley, and it says it's white. Now what?
Big race.
All right. A regular password.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apple Valley, my ass. It's a fucking desert. I've seen it down there. Sounds nice, but
Be really interesting to see what times everybody else is setting. Oh man. I think I'm gonna have to soften the rear again. It's so sketchy on throttle. Or I could just be a little bit nicer on throttle with it.
That was a 39.
But what fun is that?
9.
And being nicer on throttle is the better option. Because then I have more control on making it turn out of the corner. I just don't like having to work with my right foot that hard.
Oh, shit. Man.
I'm trying to follow you guys. Where the hell how do you get on the track there?
That lap was a
shit.
39.2.
Okay,
I
turn
don't
left.
know. I normally let the AI
Okay.
do it.
Who's there? Right there. No.
Oh, one
Between
thing,
the fence. Between the fence here.
even in practicing on single player, I've never been able to put my name in. It's something about Steam screwed up.
I think they're lost in the garage area.
How do you put your name in?
Wrong way.
Your name? I'm not sure where you're talking about right now.
You should do it automatically.
No, it didn't.
No.
Steam
Oh, it did,
said
no.
something like it messed up and some people were not being able to put their name in, and I couldn't, in single person, couldn't figure out how to do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soft
Doesn't
in the
matter.
rear there.
We know the voice.
It's just too sketchy.
Is that the pace car in front of me? What the hell?
No, it's fixed.
Oh, it looks like he's got like a light rack on top of your car. It's just a little white slash, it looks like.
It's kind of hard to get out the garage.
This thing's making some noise that I don't like going down the straightaway already.
Yeah, default setup bottoms out a bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like, man. Like I'm on a cookie sheet hitting that thing.
I'm the best at leaving the pits. I'm so good. I do need to find out where my pit stall is. I think I will be the first pit stall since I was the first one in the session.
Well, they need to add some sparks to this thing here.
Sometimes it doesn't give those to you. Or I should say sometimes they're reserved. I don't think any, but you never know.
Yeah, she wants to get a little loose there.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's this loose you speak of? All I'm getting is push.
Really, I feel like I'm on ice right now. I'm gonna change the default. It's just the default setup.
It's definitely possible that some of the cars feel differently than the others. Getting it to stick on the exit there is not easy. I think if I control my throttle, I can do okay. It's also going to be a matter of not burning out those rights super fast.
Lap was a
Holy cow.
38.70.
I don't know where that time came from.
I was on mute and I was talking to you guys. You couldn't hear me. But for everybody, if you weren't aware, when you select the car, there's a tuning button that brings up a bunch of options, including the configuration. So there's road course configuration, short track, speedway, speedway 2, speedway 3, and super speedway. And you want to select, the appropriate one for the track.
Oh, really? What setting is that? Where's it at?
When
Oh,
you're
it doesn't-
when you're
it doesn't
selecting
force
the
it.
car.
So I have to back out and do it again, select the car and check it out?
Yeah, I don't know
Outside.
I don't know whether it forces it to the track or not, but
All right, let me go back and check it out.
You have to take a super speedway.
I don't know how long is this track.
It's a 2-mile track.
Alright, yeah, I'm seeing Super Speedway 3 is forced for this track.
Okay.
The lap was a
Well, I don't think it's forced, but it might be default.
39.02.
Okay, you said go to the tuning section?
Yeah, there's a button.
It's
at the
so
bottom.
hard to hold it on the bottom.
Yep, okay. I got in there and I see reset setup, force setup, configuration.
That's
Yeah,
Speedway 2,
configuration.
Speedway 3, Super Speedway. Must be Speedway 3.
Okay, thanks. It's got an asterisk next to it already. I don't know if
Yeah, so I think that defaulted to that.
That was a 30.
Yeah, and down below it's the asterisk update force or upgrade force for this track. So I don't know if it's defaulting or forcing those.
Okay, so it's a default. Okay. 2 miles.
Oh, my tires fall off real quick from their
It looks like it's dark out here. I'm gonna set the race time to night because right now it's set for 3:30 just to be consistent. You guys all right with that?
The lap was a 39.5.
I didn't realize I had practice time set at evening. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, the optimal on the tire really falls off real quick. Oh! I've never had it do that before. Where it just doesn't get back. There we go. I'm used to it going to a loading screen after that. That was very awkward.
All right, now we can see our way out of the pits.
Looks the same to me. Oh, you do have to make a pit stop. At least one.
When I go to configurations, that's Speedway, Speedway 2, Speedway 3, Super Speedway. Which one is it?
Speedway 3.
I know this sounds stupid, but I can't get out of the goddamn screen where I went to do the upgrade for the Speedway track. I can't back out of that.
You have to
You
hit.
see the little back button?
Yeah.
Bottom left.
Oh, okay. My screen is so bright white, and that's so bright white, I didn't see it. Okay, thank you.
Unfortunately, I have to set my time again. I literally don't know if I can get back to that time. Oh, on cold tires, it's really not ideal. My setup has made it better once the tires come into their heat, but man, it's made it worse.
How
on
many
cold
laps
tires.
we running tonight, hon?
40, I think.
40. Yep.
Okay.
Gonna be a long race. Oops. Oh, it's so much nicer through the corners now.
This is like a road course trying to get out of the damn pits. Out of your garage to the damn track.
It's starting to feel a little wobbly now, though. But if it is what Russell was saying, where it's actually bottom,
Yeah, I just hit the I button on my keyboard and let the AI drive me to the pit lane and then take over.
Man, I didn't know that was even an option. Maybe Harmer told me one day, but I didn't remember the I button.
Yeah, I.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, it just puts the car fully in AI control. I've used it to learn some new tracks when I haven't driven them before.
of course, picking straight to the top.
The lap was a
Oh, and then I got him.
38.81.
Car feels so nice now, though. I think I'm not quite getting the maximum speed out of it that I could be getting. Feels real nice to drive right now, which for me with oval cars is very rare.
By the
Yeah,
way,
starts to
I
feel
am
awful.
your nickname.
That was a 30.
Tempted to raise the right height though, if it is bottoming out. That might explain why it sort of pushes right at the entry of the corner, and why it feels so awkward in the middle. God, it's fast though. I don't like changing it when it's fast. This is with full fuel, by the way.
That was a 38.85.
And it's just so steady.
And if
Don't
anyone
have
has
to worry
a
about
setup to share, it would be greatly appreciated since my right front tire is on fire right now.
I'm using
What
the
if I had one?
baseline with the final ratio with 364.
Oh, Harmer's got a custom Le Ferroy. That Denny Hamlin-esque. I'm a fan of that livery, Rustler.
It's highly addictive.
Drone delivery? I don't get it. Alright, now let's take fuel out of it. Actually, before I do that, let's save, because I don't... Just in case I didn't save that suspension change. Alright, is there grill tape? There is. Lots of grill tape for qualifying. So it will explode. Basically, for qualifying, you want a car that's about ready to explode by the time you finish your second to fourth lap, depending on how many laps you want to do. Or oval racing. So you slap a bunch of grill tape on the front to get it to turn better, to increase that front aero.
Well, for the
efficiency.
setup, I'm running stock right now, so I got nothing to give.
Since I have no idea where everybody else is, we'll stay right on the bottom here. Whew. I can't believe I'm on top of the list. Now we'll see what time we can do. Low fuel, tons of tape on the front. So basically the car will turn in so much better, and it will stick to the road a lot better with this much tape on. It's wild just how much of a difference it actually makes in these cars. I might not have the top end I need. It looks like I still just barely have it. You'll be absolutely amazed how much of a difference grill tape can make if you ever do these. But again, the water temperature and oil temperature I would expect to just keep on rising with this. Now, if I can combine this with a draft, that would be the best possible scenario.
That was a 38.32.
It starts to push
Outside,
real
outside.
early though.
Outside. All clear.
Yeah, the right front tire is wearing out fast.
Yeah, I don't bother looking at it.
That lap was a
Yeah, I don't look, but I can definitely feel it.
39.43.
Yeah.
Car just doesn't turn.
Uh. Come on, baby. I'll probably share my setup after this lap. You can see the temperature rising over there. Nope. So that one timed lap is the best lap I'm going to get out of it.
That was a
I'll go ahead and bring it in the pit so I can verify where my pit stall is. And it does not turn down into the corner with this much tape on the front. It just flat out doesn't. Everybody's getting right close to me though, so I don't think I really need to share my setup. Oh my word, it feels so bad.
And it just feels like the right front just has one, maybe two laps in it, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep. When I put a bunch of tape on the grill, it gets even worse. It's literally just the first hot lap, and then by the second, you're almost pushing up to the wall in the middle of the corner.
Interesting.
Now I should be the first pit stall. Yeah, it looks like we are. Good.
Oh, sorry.
Load. I can go ahead and share this though. Actually, don't remember. I think you do that in voting. Yeah. I went ahead and shared mine for whoever. It feels much better on full fuel than it does on low fuel, and I haven't made that many changes, but somebody was asking, so I figured I'd at least toss it in there.
Thank you, sir.
Oh. God, it really feels gross on full fuel.
How do you find that?
On the setup screen, down at the bottom left, you'll see a list of folders. Scroll through there till you see received.
This is looking decent for me. The only downside is I can't keep that pace up by any means.
Okay, click on that, double click it, or how do you accept it?
Click on the setup hamster shared, and then you can either say load just to load it, or compare to do a side-by-side between what he shared and what you're running.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Like a rustler being all helpful.
There's a horn on that car.
No headlights, but it's got a horn. It's NASCAR. Fast turn left.
Oh, I don't think I have a horn button anymore. That was not good. Just trying to find my horn button. I forgot I reset my bottom right, bottom left ones. Different things. nice thing about my race setup is when it's full of fuel, it's nice. It sticks really nicely, particularly out of the corner.
That was a 39.
Getting into the corner around here is probably the toughest part, for me anyway. So you just really have to pull the car down, and finding the right time to accelerate out. That isn't going to absolutely demolish that front right tire. I think you're going to have to purposefully take a few laps below what the car will do to save that tire. Otherwise that tire is just going to be demolished.
That was a 39.12.
I don't know if this track is just bumpy or if something's going on down the straightaway though, but it's like I feel like I should not be having that much force feedback on the straight. It's like boom, 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 boom. But it doesn't feel like bottoming out because I'm not suddenly
That was
losing
a
feeling from the car,
38.80.
which is what that would be. The way it just sort of, it almost feels like that's what it's doing in the corner though. I just never know how accurate this is, like if I can trust the actual visual ride height here. Let me just see how it feels when I do that, when I just raise the right height front to rear. Or I should say all around by about an inch. Now, unfortunately that will negatively affect, or it will change the way the car feels in other areas, but I should have done more practice with this. Oh well. Well, I should have done more testing with setup stuff is what I should have done. Okay. It still feels exactly the same down the straight. But the tire pressures aren't up yet, so that's definitely one thing with oval cars in particular, is you really have to wait not only till the tires get hot, but until they get very hot and the pressures really, really come up for you. Now it still does that where it just sort of suddenly takes off in the corner. Almost seems like it's doing a little less though. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe Rustler was 100% right. It's bottoming out. Now it seems like it's not taking off in the corner like it was.
That was a 38.50.
I'll be back in a moment.
And now the understeer is back. Big time. But it feels much more stable in the corner. It's not suddenly jolting to one side or the other. It's one of those weird things where now I feel like I'm actually in control of the car in the corner.
The lap was a 38.90.
It's hold the inside.
Outside, outside.
Still does it in that first corner a bit though.
All clear.
And in that last corner. It does it so much less than it did before. I'm gonna try raising it even more.
That was a 39.34.
I think that made a positive difference. I think I'm raising it by a ½ inch each time, yeah. Unfortunately, I left it in gear, so I had to refire it. Unfortunately, as I raise the ride height, it's just going to make it more and more
Inside, inside.
sketchy to drive and looser and looser. And the other unfortunate thing is in about probably 5 minutes.
So
or
when
less,
does the race
Oh, my
normally
word.
start?
everybody's going to start getting impatient and want to just start, even though I could easily use
Whenever
the
we
full
feel like it normally, I guess.
half hour to.
Oh, I just wondered.
Normally it's me, Drafter, and Bub, and recently Hamster, so we haven't had a massive crowd to sort of make things official, so.
Oh, that's okay. This is my first ever multiplayer race on this.
Still got that weird feeling in it.
Now you guys are probably used to it, I don't know, but it feels like my rear end is sliding out, especially on I'll say the first turn. Is that normal?
That was a 39.42.
The first time I drove this track, so don't ask me.
It really dug to the bottom that time. That was obviously slower than I should have been. I had way too much room on exit. That time it didn't dig to the bottom at all.
My car definitely doesn't feel loose, though.
Let's go back on those ride height changes. Let's do. I want to stiffen that left front and the left rear. Oh, both rears. I think I want to take some of this camber out of this front left. It's like 1 degree of camber out of it. Because I noticed the front left in particular, only the very inside shoulder is getting any heat at all, period, even when it loads into the corner. So that front left is not squashing out over the track like I want it to. I think the fact that that tire is just perpetually too cold is one of the reasons why it feels so off through the corner. Because I know on oval races like this, your right sides are going to be much hotter all the time than the left sides. But I feel like the left side shouldn't be. I mean, the left front should not be at like 40 C the entire time. That's like hardly any heat at all. That's like an I'm not using this tire to turn level of heat. Which again, it might be the case that it's just bottoming out on the front end and not using that tire like it should. And all of it's having to go through that front right. But without sparks, it's really hard to tell if that is the case. Obviously, this first corner is one of the trickiest.
There's no flags on today, so if we do have to do a pit stop, just be on the honor system, like 100 kilometers an hour or 60 mile an hour.
I guess I'm not quite sure what direction I should camber that front left in, though. It's usually cambered opposite of what you would expect. Like, usually it doesn't have negative camber in.
I guess that means no cautions either, right?
I can throw cautions if we need them.
Oh, okay.
The lap was a 30.
So if we need a caution, it's a big wreck. Just yell it out and I can throw it.
Dude, being just 3/10 off my... Well, wow, now I'm faster in that first corner? Well, evidently this was a good change. This is with race fuel.
Who the hell's your nickname? That Ray?
But now it's pushing on exit. Real bad on exit.
That was a 38.85.
Means I probably need to stiffen the rear. It doesn't feel good around here. Like, this car feels fantastic around Mountain Peak. It really, really does. It feels absolutely wonderful. It feels just gross around this track. No matter what changes I do to it, it just perpetually feels pretty gross.
All right, I'm ready
That
whenever.
was a 39.28.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Good go.
I was hoping Draft might be able to sneak out from his family.
Nah, not after he got the hairy eyeball from his wife. Ain't gonna happen.
I remember that look. When I was married, I remember that look. I used to get it too when I told her, hey, I'd like to race tonight with my buds. Yeah, no, not gonna happen.
Nope, you gotta watch your chick flicks.
Mm-hmm, something like that. Of course, most of the time it was probably spending time with her
That's
parents.
how you do
or
drive-through
family or
penalty,
something
right?
Out at dinner.
At 300
Stay
kilometers
out
an
late.
hour. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to what I had.
Let's give Drafter till 9:15, and then we'll.
Alright. Harmer, I was about to say, this might be the most I've ever seen in RFactor 2 here. In what, how many years have we been running this?
3 years.
Eight?
Yeah.
Trying to
Oh
think.
yeah, by far.
So with positive camber,
And if you're gonna have to start adding places for team
gonna be
speak in this
that
game,
way.
that's pretty awesome.
so here's the corner.
Like I
It's
said,
that
maybe
way.
you were out of the room
When it
for
loads.
2.5 years. It was me, you, and Draft pretty much alone, and then
Because that means it's
Hamster.
loading
We had Paradox
too much.
drop in a few times and Raider a few times.
But one is to have it sit
Yep.
more upright, which means it needs to. So I guess I need to increase toe. Or increase.
Well, I think
camber.
we're. Yep, absolutely.
Let's try moving it that direction. And see what happens to the heat on the front.
If we have this many guys, we'll see how my internet connection is with 8 guys. It's okay with 3 and 4 and 5. I'm a little worried about this many guys. Maybe we'll have to get a proper server if this keeps up, which would be great.
Oh, when the tires are cold and you come up on that banking, it's not pretty. Whoa!
Inside. All clear.
So what does the wedge do? More wedge means looser or tighter?
Less wedge is looser, I believe.
Hell if I know. Oh. The trouble is, no matter what change I make, the car feels fantastic the first lap. Like it feels absolutely great the first lap, no matter what changes I make to it. So you cannot test it on that lap. It looks like I've actually made that tire colder. Oh no, it's about the same. But now the inside shoulder is not heating on that front left. Just sort of equally cold all the way across.
That was a 38.55.
One of these days, I'm never going to bother with it, but what I really should do is just take a car that's set up for a road course, that's set up exactly symmetrical left to right, and just try and set it up for an oval instead. It's really what I kind of need to do to really understand how each piece of the car behaves. Now on this hot lap, I'm seeing a little more heat from that front left, but I was also way out of
That
the
was
groove.
a 39.08.
Alright.
Oh wow, that feels better.
I think I'm just going to go with the setup I
What'd you do?
had.
Just took a click of wedge out, and my understeer is gone.
Ugh.
Yeah, I
Ah!
took some out too, just to try that.
Where's the wedge? Give me the wedge. So go to -1 turn, I guess. By out, you mean you increased the negative?
Yeah, went
Yep.
down. Yeah.
Minus 50.
Which setting was that? I missed that.
It's the wedge.
All right.
I'm
One
running
click
race
off.
fuel, and I just improved my lap time.
I love how we're all going in to try it now. We're all like, reduces understeer? Yes, please. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's working.
It's really hard to keep it on the bottom of the track there. Again, the biggest point is on entry and in
My
the middle of the
RFactor
corner.
2 crashed, so I'm just now getting back into the garage. What all are you adjusting?
Turning the wedge down.
Oh god,
So
oh god,
making
oh
it
god.
a higher negative value.
Minus 50.
I went to -1.
Wow.
Well, the default was at minus
75.
750, so I went minus
Yeah.
1,000. Have a nice day.
That's in advanced or chassis?
I think it's under chassis.
Yeah, it's under chassis.
Like the wedge out might not play all that well with my setup change.
And what about track bar? What does that do, Bub?
The higher you go, the tighter it is. The lower you go, the looser it is.
Sorry about that, Hamster.
That was 100% my fault. It just kept pushing on exit. Just keeps pushing up and pushing up and pushing up. Oh. Whee! I'm pretty sure even if it's bad, I'm just gonna have to race with what I have. I don't really have a choice. It's the setup I know I can do laps with.
I don't know how much time's left, man. But if everyone to come in and do it like a little pit party, for a lap or so, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Run like a little pack and see what happens.
I put mine at -1, but it still pushes out to the wall pretty good.
Let's wait here and see if anybody else comes out.
Ooh, I'm gonna come down the pit lane. Holy moly. I think I'm speeding. I'm not sure. What the hell? Where's the sign? Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta get some repair. I got a wrench for something here. I'll be right there.
So if you hit the wall or get damaged and you get a wrench like Bub said, what do you do?
Go into the pits. It'll
Pit.
fix it. Alright.
Just go to the pits?
Yeah.
They repair it automatically?
Alright, I think we're good to go.
Trying to see where they all are at and where they're going. If they're all actually getting up to speed or not. There we go. Now they're all getting up to speed.
Inside.
Get to hear the annoying
Holy shit.
inside.
Inside.
One of the nice things about Auto Club Speedway.
I'm seeing guys jump all over the place. You guys
Effectively
seeing
what
that?
this is.
Yep.
Yeah.
All clear.
Yeah, every once in a while everybody will jump around, but then it seems to stabilize.
Yeah, we'd never seen that before.
Well, we've seen it with Drafter, but that was his own connection.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looks like we need a real server if we're gonna have this many guys.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of looking like that Utechnics NASCAR racing game.
Oh shit!
People go through the wall. Oh, heads up.
I have to move.
and not having the mini map for this is going to be really frustrating. Although the gaps will be
That's too
actual
bad.
gaps in the race.
The lap was a 30.
That was good stuff right there.
I just accidentally came out of the pits in the middle of this.
Just a tap. We
And
saved
my
it.
computer's doing that lag thing again. It's slowing me down while you guys are still going.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not just a graphical thing. It's, I don't know, it's like slowing the whole program, the whole computer down.
Yeah, it sounds like you've fallen out of real time.
I just can't narrow down what's going on with it.
Is it possible like any of your components are overheating?
No, I've had I've done stress tests and everything, have monitors going, and the CPU is staying ice cold. In fact, GPU isn't.
It's so hard as
at
that
all.
wall gets closer and
That
closer.
was a
It's like,
39,
stick, car, you're gonna stick,
39.
please. It's like, please, car,
I
don't
don't
throw me
have
in
a
the
bunch
wall.
of the erroneous programs running in the background.
I hate the way this thing feels in the middle of the corner, though. And again, it's not.
Yeah, turn 1 seems to be where I see most of the cars disappearing for a few minutes and squirreling around.
It's not the car, because the car feels great on other tracks. And I don't think it's the track, because this seems like a very well done track. I think it's just a combination of the setup, the default setup on this track not being ideal. Because it's very awkward. Like, it does feel like it's bottoming out, because all of a sudden I'll just lose all sense of feeling from it, and then it'll
I do
shoot.
have another video card
other
on its
direction.
way, but it's looking more and more like that's not the issue.
And that front right wears so fast. It's already down to 86%.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of hard to pin down. You just gotta start replacing stuff almost. See which one it is.
Exactly.
My
Yeah.
initial plan was
I had to do that
I was gonna try
a
to
few
make
months
the
ago.
I was gonna try to make the tires last the entire way, but there's no way that's
That
happening.
was a
At this rate, I don't even know if they'll last
40.4.
the 40 laps to the pit stop, or the 30 some odd laps to the pit stop. I mean, I'm gonna have to really baby them in the corner.
Earlier, not too long ago, like just before Christmas, a friend gave me this board here. Fortunately, it was compatible, so.
And I
It's
just
an
have to
older
stay out of
board,
throttle
but it
so
works.
long. But it's almost like the car is, like, you know when you go over a concrete bridge, it has those gaps in it, and it feels like your car is doing this the whole time? Like sort of a cycle thing, where it's sort of dropping back into the
That
ground
doesn't
and
look
then
like
bouncing
drafters
back up.
coming.
It almost feels like that. It's so wild.
Yeah, nice lap hamster in the 38. That's a good deal. You too, Pick.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, great job,
And,
guys.
and everybody else, what the hell? I'm looking at the standings and said I'm second at 39. We got all these 38s below me. I guess you understand that European shit they're putting up here. What the hell?
Yeah, how am I faster than Homer? When did that
That was
happen?
a 39.99.
I was sitting there, okay, second place. I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking at 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38.
Welcome to my world.
I think if I take it real easy on this front right tire, just ease
Well, should we
off
give it
on
a try?
entry, really let it go in.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Bring it on.
All right, we got 30 seconds from when I say go.
That was a
Anyone got to take a piss?
39.89.
All right. And it's a fast rolling start, so I think what that means is
Oof.
it's going to throw us onto track like at speed, sort of somewhere, corner 3 or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we just hit race because I'm in the.
Wham.
Yeah, once I press the button here, yep.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
It's gonna be intense.
We're good?
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Okay.
Muffled voice in the sky says it's time.
Good luck.
I apologize ahead of time.
Go fast, turn left.
Done right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, if I don't have...
Remember, it's the middle pedal with these cars, not the.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot tougher if I don't have...
Good luck, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow, that's...
That threw you on the track, all right.
Yeah.
Threw me on the track in neutral.
Yeah, me too. And we had this trouble last time. I'm not sure we know how to do these flying lap things.
It still says
Where's the
formation
pace
lap
car?
for me. I have no idea what's going on.
Is there a caution car way ahead of there?
We'll see.
I'm coming.
It says please allow Babinga to pass. So, but he's
No, keep going,
he's,
Paradox.
he's
Just
already
keep
ahead
going.
of me.
Just keep going.
You guys are going 160 in the parade lap.
Rave, over the 3 years I've been racing, these guys race that parade lap like it's the last lap at fucking Daytona. They go.
Yeah, we're burning fuel for nothing.
That's a big
Yeah.
moon, though.
What?
Oh, yeah?
Green flag.
Wow.
What?
Next one, Hamster.
And we all get a penalty.
Yeah, I got a 2-lap deduction penalty. Well, that's interesting.
Are we supposed to be racing?
Restart?
We need a caution. The hell?
Oh.
Oh, it looks like I can't throw yellows. You were right, Paradox.
Uh-oh. Can you at least clear the penalties?
We could always like group up or something since we're on the lead lap still.
Yeah, I can. You could ignore the penalties, but
Now I'm slowing down.
I can clear them if you tell me who's got them.
I know I do.
Looks like Hamster's magically 2 laps down.
Yep. I was going fast around trying to find a pace car, and then it finally went green, and it was like, oh, you lapped the field 2 laps down. It's like, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that, evidently.
Are we slowing down to... what are we doing?
I'm just trying to find other cars, but yeah, I guess slowing down would be a reasonable choice. Like, where are you guys? I'm in turn 4.
Behind you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but...
All right. So are we slowing up here? Because I don't want to kill somebody coming up on them.
Yeah, it looks like
Turn
it.
4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Caution. Turn 4.
Okay, I see Hamster.
I'm just coasting on the bottom, so...
Yeah, I'm behind Hamster. Second.
All right. It looks like everybody's coming across the start-finish line here.
Turn 1, watch out.
Yeah, turn 1.
I'm at the line now.
I see you.
I'm also in the situation where I literally don't know what speed I'm going, because all of my track map stuff went away.
You're fine. About 40 miles an hour pace lap, you'd be good. And about 100 mile an hour pit interest. That's good too.
Just trying to keep my tack steady.
All right. So this is different than iRacing. We got to position ourselves here. I'm in 5th, so I'm on the outside of somebody here.
Yeah,
Well,
according to that,
we're
I'm
not
in
under an
4th.
official yellow here, so just line up.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be on the outside. Whoever first, second, third, and fourth, if they lined up, I'll be on the outside.
Okay, I'm going on the outside of Hamster.
Okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm on the inside. 6 is on the outside. Sorry.
6.9
I'm still technically 2 laps down somehow.
Why nickname needs to be in front of me?
outside.
Front of
All
the
clear.
All right, I'm just going up here. Like, slap 2. The positions don't really matter. Let's just line up.
Let's go.
We're
Keep
doing a
accidentally
countdown or something?
pulling.
Outside, outside.
Oh, I figured we'd just go with the line. But I guess I can count
That
down
works.
as we get close.
Outside, outside. Outside, outside.
Trying to
All
keep my
clear.
tack as
Go
close
ahead,
as I
Bob.
can
I'm
to.
supposed to be in 7, I guess.
Why is everybody dropping back? I'm so confused.
I'm trying not to hit paradox while its ping goes insane.
Yeah, my computer keeps messing up at random times, so
I guess
Go
just
on.
3, 2,
When
1,
we
go
go?
then. Let's go.
That was a 127.07.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, oh.
Like I couldn't figure out why in the
God.
world
Wow.
everybody was just suddenly
What?
dropping back.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Eesh.
Holy moly, that's like, wow. That's
Oh.
fighting the ghost right there.
Eesh.
Oh, everyone's gone again.
Yep. I'm
He
alone.
gone. He gone.
Oh, they're back.
That was a
Wow.
42.76.
Yeah, it's obvious my internet can't handle this kind of traffic.
Harm, you gotta step up your game.
oh,
Just saying.
I got bumped.
Well, I always knew it would come to this if we ever got enough guys.
That's a horrible problem, huh?
It's amazing it took us 3 years to really prove it, though.
That was a
How come our laps aren't counting? I just
30.62.
noticed that.
I
No,
think
they
I think
are. Okay.
it's all fucked up.
Yeah, welcome to Whose Lap Is It Anyway? Positions are made up, laps don't matter.
I'm 3 laps
Wow.
down somehow. It's alright, I'm still technically on lap 4. Oh.
That was a 39.5.
All right, so who knows a really good server hosting place?
Well, I know NRT does the official, well, the hosting of the official ISI servers.
NRT?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd look at NRT first.
All right.
Uh,
Thanks.
Oh, my best lap is a good
they're
lap.
too expensive, but then I'd look at, other options. That's what I did when I got the one for Assetto Corsa.
On the bright side, I think Mario and Paradox both got the same penalty I did. So if I can go
Instead of
all the way
using
back
their
around and catch
official
up to them,
servers.
then I can fight with them for 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, I know this game has a tremendous amount of data that goes back and forth to the server. So, yeah, I'll try that NRT. Thanks.
And if you want me to pitch in, I'll pitch in $5.
Oh, don't worry, we'll figure it out.
I'll pitch in $7 million.
That was a
Of somebody else's money.
39.26.
Ugh. The other odd thing is I have no idea what the gaps are at all.
I waste more than that in junk food a month anyway.
Like, I don't know what the gaps are. I don't know where the other cars are. Because I can't really trust my mirrors because of the connection issues. At the same time, I also have no idea what my tire life is actually like. So actually,
That
I should
was
probably
a
have this up.
39.83.
guessing I'm abusing the right front a little bit because it's really starting to push. Actually, I guess I should have this up also because of the fuel number. It's so weird not having any of my normal stuff up now. I wonder, can I... Oops.
The lap was a 40.18.
Nope. Evidently one is for voting.
Nice win, Pick.
No, Hamster is ahead of me.
Oh, there's 4. Aha! I'm finding stuff. Oh, I might be ahead of you on track, but I'm technically 8th.
I'm seeing it on my screen. Number 1, Ice Pick.
Outside, outside. Outside, outside. All clear.
Alright, now at least I have some semblance of what's going on.
What about fuel?
This regular stuff on screen.
You good?
41.76.
Unfortunately, that one at the top blocks the screen, but I don't remember what button I hit for that. 4, okay. Okay, so evidently 1 is a yes vote, 0 is a no vote. God. Tried to hit number keys on my keyboard to get some UI stuff back. It's not working well for my right front.
That hurt.
The lap was a 40.46.
It's so weird to just suddenly not have any of that UI. There's so much information I have on there that now I just have no access to, or very limited access to. And one of the biggest things is being able to see the gaps between the cars.
The lap was a 39.98.
Yeah, my car is pushing so bad now. I mean, the fact that my right front's already yellow means I abused it big time at the start. The most annoying thing about that formation lap is it wasn't telling me, it wasn't like going, drop back to the field, or do this or do that. It just said formation lap, and that was it. Like, it wasn't giving me any indication whatsoever of what to do as the person controlling the field.
I don't even know which lap we're on.
35 to go.
Pick, you're coming around to finish lap 16.
I was going to say I'm on 17 right now.
16.5, 2.7, yeah.
And then me, Paradox, and Mario are all 2 to 3 laps behind. Again, unfortunately, I actually have to go all the way back around, catch up to them.
Inside.
Yeah, I'm showing the leaders are on lap 18 of 40, and I'm on lap 15. Just started lap 15.
We're trialing the new rules for NASCAR.
Instead of weight penalties, it's lap penalties.
Yeah, we all just drew straws before the race, and the 3 shortest straws automatically go 2 laps down. Because reasons.
Oh. This is what usually happens to me in oval races. I burn through my tires, and then other people are much, much better in the mid to late part. Wow, if you hit the bottom of that last corner, you really pull coming out of it, though.
That was a 40.23.
First corner is where I'm really having to lift excessive. Like, I think I'm just going to have to start hitting the brake for that corner. So my car does not go down towards the center. Oh, it's so weird. Because I never know if they're actually making a mistake and hitting the wall, or if it's just the lag suddenly catching it. I have to be off throttle for so long. I'm gonna have to start tapping the brake just to get it to turn in.
That was a 40.57.
I think I'm gonna try just running the high line. I think that's where my car is gonna be happier now. I have no idea if it's gonna be faster or not. That seems to be where my car wants to be. The trick is having it not creep back out to the wall.
That was a 41.12.
I mean, my laps are so bad. My qualifying was a 38 something. That was a 41 something, I think is what he said. Oh, that time it tucked in nice for me. Maybe I really just need to let off the gas earlier. Just let it roll all the way in, nice and slowly. Pick it up. Just adjust to the tire. Who would have thought that was a valid strategy? Oh, Mario's car, nice pick is coming in for a pit stop.
The lap was a 40.15.
You need very little fuel, but you do need around 6 laps worth of fuel. Although we saved a lot by having that craziness at the start.
God damn.
Cooling your tires, Bob?
Man, I'm cooling everything, all sides of my car.
The bright side, I can see my fuel.
That was a 40.40.
I see a caution.
I can see my fuel on the bottom middle.
Yeah,
now.
every once in a while a yellow flag will pop up.
Yeah, I saw that right there. I thought there was a caution. I saw that flag.
Take a look at reverse.
Alright, Paradox is in the pit, obviously.
The lap was a 40.54.
I just wonder if I can make the fuel last. I just start being really easy to it. Like backing out even earlier and easing.
Remember, there's no ghosted cars in the pits.
Actually, what I can start doing is putting it in neutral into the corner, picking it back up. Having it idle there will save fuel. It makes the car very
How the hell do
unhappy,
you fit?
but it would theoretically save fuel.
Just pull up to your arrow.
Ooh.
That was a
Okay, now it's working.
You're clear.
40.16.
Must have spent 2 laps.
Unfortunately, it means I don't actually get the slowdown I want. In
Yeah,
the
I saw
corner.
you try to turn around in the pit lane. I thought
Not
you just
getting that
lost it
engine
pulling
braking.
out.
I think this is my only shot at getting any positions, period. Again, I'm having to lift out earlier. It's so weird to have it just go to silence. Oh, that's so weird. And unfortunately, I can't actually see the numbers,
Does your spotter tell you when to pit or
so I
what?
just have to go by laps.
No.
No.
That was pretty close.
This is the wildest fuel-saving strategy I've ever tried to use. Like, I literally let off the gas and push in the clutch at the same time. It's definitely saving me fuel, though. Because that number 12, for how many laps I have left, you guys can't quite see it, but it lasted more than a lap.
That was a 40.91.
But man, it's slow. I mean, my laps are really slow. But I am technically in 6th right now. So there is that. Which is better than 8th. So right there is when it ticked over to 11, and it's still on 11. Again, since you guys can't see the number, I'm trying to let you know. There, now it just ticked over to 10. So it's saving me a few hundred feet every single lap. How many laps do we have left? There's about 10 laps left. This is going to be so close. Oh, this is going to be so close.
Inside, inside.
Oh. This is actually going to be an interesting finish. Because I'm doing this. Also, my front right is going to be just destroyed by the end of this. We're in 5th! We're in 5th! But again, the speed these guys are going to have is going to be just destroying us. As you can see with Harmer, it's going off into the distance. But I'm pretty positive I can make the fuel last long enough. It's just whether the gaps stay big enough.
That was a 40.74.
Oh, car, please. I just need my front right to last a little bit longer. It's so done for. That tire is so done for. If I tuck it down into the corner early enough, it actually does still stick. Just getting it down there early enough in the corner.
That was a 41.30.
You have to do something to tell them you're going to pit, or just go in there?
I think you have to hit the S button.
You don't have to, but if you don't tell them you're coming in, they won't be ready. It'll take an extra 5 or 10 seconds.
Well, I went in once and didn't see the red arrows, so I was wondering.
Nah, it should be there, but maybe not. I don't know.
Try hitting your S button, Ray.
The red arrow is a little hard to see, so you kind of have to be looking for it.
I can't believe they're not catching me faster. Like, the fact that Mario is still 35 seconds back means I might actually get 6th out of this. From disaster to not last. I thought for sure I was easily going to get last. There was no chance I was going to get anything else. What lap are we on? 8 laps left. Right now I do not have enough fuel. I've only got 7 laps worth of fuel left.
That was a 41.15.
Oh, it just went to 6. I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of fuel, but at this point, I'm so far all into this strategy. So we just gotta roll with it. If nothing else, this is really fun to try to make work. Oh, I think Mario is pitting again.
The lap was a 41.05.
Now we definitely don't have to do this. Try and make it work. But I still kind of want to. Now I could definitely come in pit and maintain 6th.
Yeah, it was real hard to see that.
Yeah, in the daytime it's definitely quite a lot easier to see. Well, a little easier to see.
That was a 41.69.
You're able to see it.
Exactly. Alright, Pick is definitely catching me, that's 100% sure. Again, he's still not catching me as fast as I would have expected, though. I think I still need to save about a full lap's worth. See what lap Harmer's on. Yeah, he's on 35. Again, the trouble is he needs to complete lap 40.
That was a 41.26.
And I only technically have 4 laps worth right now. So I almost need him to come around and lap me to make this work. Oh man. I'm gonna start backing it off even earlier. The weirdest stock car race ever in so many ways.
Go ahead, G. You got the tires, man. I'll say hi.
That was a 41.
The weird thing is, with this many people, I haven't seen anybody in ages. Like Harmer and Ice Pick are the only 2 people I've even seen on track. Oh, we're down to 3 laps. Actually, I want to look at my tire thing. Yeah, look, my front right is red. I don't think I've ever seen a tire in the red. I wonder if tires can burst in
That
RFactor.
was a 42.24.
Although I do have to say, the fact that I'm doing a 42.2 when I'm doing this with that front right tire, it's actually not that bad. I mean, again, my qualifying lap was a 38 something where I was going all out, flat out. To only lose, I mean, again, it's 4 seconds a lap on a 38-second lap, but still. Doing this, only losing 4 seconds a lap, that's not as bad as I would have expected it to be. Oh, we're on 2. We're on 2. We only have 5 liters left. Can we make it work? I don't think so. But again, we're all in. We've been all in since like lap 15. I think that's Mario. Or Pick, sorry. But whoever it is, we have no choice. We have to let them go. Oh, it's Pub. Oh, we might make it. We might make it. Because I think Harmer's right behind us. So he's starting his last lap.
That was a 42.12.
Oh, dang. I need him to pass me. I legitimately need him to pass me to make this work.
Inside,
And there's
inside.
Pick, so that's 6th. Wow, my fuel light just came on. I have 3 liters left.
Inside, inside.
Good win, Armor.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was
Am I gonna do it?
Fun race.
Nice.
Too bad we had the
Nice one.
issues with the server, but it's good that we had 8 guys. That means maybe we can get a real server.
Oh. Finished without pitting. Oh yeah.
Did you really?
Since about lap 15, no joke, going into each of set of the corners, I've been releasing the gas, throwing in the clutch until halfway through. That was so fun.
Damn.
Oh. I was just like, this is my only chance at getting positions. I'll just go all in and roll the dice.
Wow, very good.
Yeah, it was fun, guys.
Armor, you the man. Hey, great turnout, guys. That was freaking awesome for RFactor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Good win, Harmer. That was, with all the craziness, it was still fun.
Yeah, there was some craziness, no doubt.
Hey, thanks for all the help, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh,
See you, Ray.
it's fun when
Hey,
I
no
can
worries.
turn even a wild event like that into some fun. Oof.
Disconnected.
Man. Oh. I want to see what that sounded like from the outside. If it sounded as weird from the outside as it did on the inside. Yeah, you just hear nothing. And then it roars back to life. And then compare that to what it's supposed to sound like going through a corner. Where you lift, but you still hear the engine. Oh, he was actually using brake. Interesting. That was so wild. I thought for sure there was no way I was gonna make it. I finished with 2 liters left. Oh, that's fun. Oh. That was awesome. Oh, man. I still can't, I mean, the fact that I lost the HUD that I'm used to having. So, I mean, it just, that's the biggest influence. If I had had the HUD, I would have been able to just race it regularly. But at that point, I was just like, oh, whatever. Let's just do it. Oh, man. That was really fun, though. Ugh. Anyway. All right. I have to go eat something. I'm so hungry now. Ugh. But that was... Oh, did you start from pit lane? Oh, catch up to... Oh, you're the reason. You are legitimately the reason why. Because I was going around fast enough that I effectively lapped you twice on that start. And that's why it freaked out so much. But you started on track? Oh yeah, but you were in the garage while it was putting everybody out. Well, either way, that was funny. And again, like I said, on lap like 15 to 20, when everybody started making their pit stops, is right when I went all in on my strategy. Just leave it in fourth, release the gas, clutch in, roll all the way through the center, clutch out back on the gas. For like 25 laps, I had to do that to make 4 laps of 4 laps of fuel, because the initial tank would go 36 laps. So I did all of that work to make 4 laps worth of fuel. It's fun though. I mean, it's similar to iRacing. I did that in one of the races with the hosted session. Where I was just like, I'm not going to win this on pace. I might as well try and pick up positions somehow. And this is an interesting and fun thing to do. It becomes a fun little mini game for yourself. Anyway, like I said, I really have to go get food. I'm super hungry. So, no plans to stream at all tomorrow, but on Sunday, I will be at least doing a livery for this car because I really want to. And with how many people showed up, we're probably going to do this car probably 3 or 4 weeks in a row on various different circuits. So at some point on Sunday, I have no idea what time. Probably at my normal start time or later, because I've got so much to do this weekend. But anyway, that was a ton of fun for me, even with all the craziness. Hopefully you guys also enjoyed it. And it's nice to have that many people show up. So we'll see. Either way, as usual, thank all of you very much for stopping by. I will see you guys later.